Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Anytime Medicine, and today we are going to learn about is multiple sclerosis. So before we start, subscribe to my channel Anytime Medicine so you cannot miss my future video. And thank you for all the support that you are giving to me, and without further ado, let's get started. So, multiple sclerosis is autoimmune disease in which there will be inflammation and demyelination of the CNS, which is central nervous system. Demyelination is removal of myelin sheath around neurons, which in this case in central nervous system, which includes brain and spinal cord. Now we will see how this multiple sclerosis is presented. First, this disease is presented with acute optic neuritis or demyelination of optic nerve, in which there is painful unilateral vision loss with Marcus gun pupil. So basically Marcus gun pupil is when we flash light into the eyes, they will constrict, but in Marcus gun pupil they will dilate instead of constricting. So this is the typical symptoms that you can see in multiple sclerosis. Second, we will see the brainstem and cerebral symptoms. So in this we will see symptoms like diplopia, ataxia, scanning speech, intention tremor, nystagmus, and INO, which is internucleated ophthalmoplegia, which we will usually see in bilateral than unilateral, and medial longitudinal fascicular syndrome, which is MLF. So MLF basically is when you do the eye test of the patient, then one eye cannot move in medially on the lateral gaze. Multiple sclerosis is also presented with pyramidal tract demyelination, and because of that we will see the symptoms of weakness and spasticity of muscle in the body. We will also see the symptoms of spinal cord syndrome too. In this, when you do the neck flexion of the patient will say that they feel electric shock like sensation along with the cervical spine, and you will see the symptoms like neurogenic bladder, paraparesis, sensory manifestation affecting the trunk or one or more extremities. In multiple sclerosis, fatigue is extremely common, and when patients say they feel like fatigue, and you will see the symptoms that we have already talked about, you can suspect the multiple sclerosis. So these all symptoms is exacerbated by high body temperature. It means when you do hot bath and exercise, the symptoms will be exacerbated. So in multiple sclerosis, relapsing and remitting is most common. Women who are in 20s and 30s, you will see the most symptoms in them. Individuals living far from equator, which means there will be low sunlight and there will be low serum vitamin D level in their blood. So who has low serum vitamin D level or who is living far from the equator, you will see the symptoms in those individuals. So multiple sclerosis is type 4 hypersensitivity disease. In this, lymphocyte will react with myelin, and myelin is basic protein. So lymphocyte will release interferon gamma and recruits macrophage, and that's why we will see type 4 hypersensitivity reaction. In findings of multiple sclerosis, we will see high amount of IgG level and myelin basic protein in cerebrospinal fluid. So diagnosis of multiple sclerosis is oligoclonal bands. Oligoclonal bands are the bands of immunoglobulins that are seen when patient's blood serum or cerebrospinal fluid is analyzed. And another test for multiple sclerosis is MRI. MRI is gold standard test for multiple sclerosis. In MRI we will see periventricular plaques. In periventricular plaques there will be oligodendrocyte loss because oligodendrocyte covers central nervous system, and this disease is central nervous system disease. And in that place we will see the gliosis, and gliosis is reaction of oligodendrocyte loss. Multiple sclerosis is not treatable, but we can stop the relapses and we can hold or slow the progression of disease by giving them disease modifying therapies, which are interferons, which are Avonex, Rebif, and Betaseron. Another one is natalizumab. In this there is Tysabri. Another one is dimethyl fumarate, and there is Tecfidera. And we can relieve some symptoms by giving them symptomatic treatment like neurogenic bladder, so we can do catheterization and muscarinic agonist drugs. Another one is spasticity. We can give them baclofen and GABA B receptor agonist. For pain, we will give them TCS and anticonvulsants. Remember, there is no treatment for acute flares who have 1 or 2 lesions or no flares, but we can give them steroids to relieve the symptoms. So thank you everyone for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. And let me know in the comment section what video should I do next, and ask any question that you have query about.